Yes, I do have a statement. Dear Rolly Grail community, for more than 2 years I've been part of the Rolly Grail team, and during that time I have worked tirelessly to provide premium content on both YouTube and Twitch. However, on this day I stand in front of you as a man who has sinned. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2023, I and my fellow team members embarked on an adventure into the world of lasers and feelings. With Josh being unavailable for this whirlwind ride, it fell to me to become head of Technical Bastards for that day. Unfortunately, this proved to be too high of a burden, and I failed in my task to check the audio levels were to a satisfactory standard. Whilst there were attempts made to resolve the situation during editing, this did not prove to be a fruitful endeavour. Therefore, my heinous actions have rendered the episode unwatchable and unbroadcastable. I would have it known that my esteemed colleagues were in no way involved in my misconduct, and I wish to offer my most humble and sincere apologies for my actions. I will do everything in my power to see that this never happens again. Thank you. I shan't be taking any questions. Hello, everyone.
Are you taking questions now?
I'm not taking questions.
No.
I do not take questions.
Keeping silence. Yeah, okay.
Yes. What's this all about?
Get in here. Get in the jail. Get in the jail, Hackers, where you belong.
Look, nothing happened.
And also, can I just say, you also lied because you said that was live.
Yeah.
You're lying again.
Oh, yeah, but it's mocking TV, isn't it?
Exactly.
Another policy video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it should have been, this just in.
Do you know what? Genuinely, Ben was asking me to add extra stuff on. So before, just for a background thing, before that went out, I did show it to Ben, but the other two guys had no idea. I genuinely just said to them a minute ago, there's a video as soon as we go live. And that's it. And I'm quite glad with their reactions, I gotta say.
Apparently you should make a film about this. Turn it into a film.
Oh my god, yes.
The apology.
That's how you go viral, though. That's how you go viral. That's how you get cancelled as well.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I haven't even done that much wrong. But...
Yeah, so you wearing a different shirt than a polo, or is that a polo?
Who?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Brenda.
Yeah, it's an actual shirt.
It's a real shirt, yeah.
A real shirt.
Would you like
not
to
a fake one?
I'm gonna say we're getting apologies from Hackers. We're getting Ben in like formal wear.
Yeah.
David,
progression.
What you got for me?
Blur.
Fuck on me.
Oh my god.
Are you cooking, David?
He's eating.
No, he's eating.
He's just finished.
What are you eating?
Okay, yeah.
Pasta, I reckon.
I like chat guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go.
What's David eating?
Lasagna. I don't know why I'm thinking lasagna.
I
It's
think
just the way you're eating.
noodles, personally. It feels like a noodles. To me.
Noodles. You think that's how he eats noodles?
Mm-hmm.
He's not lady and tramping it.
He's got one of those forks that like spin round automatically, I reckon.
It's got to be battered though, right?
Oh, battered
What?
battered noodles.
People with dexterity problems. That fork.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
David, do you have dexterity problems? Have you got arthritis in your fingers?
Yes.
Somehow I didn't believe that. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah. Hey, I know how to use chopsticks, motherfuckers. I don't need no forks. I was born in college, motherfuckers.
Oh, Baker Me, we know that. Yeah.
Chopsticks in the womb, that.
Baker Me, we do know that Josh is at work. He did tell us that he wouldn't be coming today, unfortunately, which is a shame.
We are expecting an apology video though.
Sorry, mate?
Oh, on there, yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. Do you know what I can't wait for? Right.
What?
Wait, am I allowed to say, David? Can I say
What?
what we're doing on Saturday?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm now going to start asking questions rather than just putting Akkers in it, because every time I say something, it's something that's not happening at that moment. Like last week when I outed about this week.
Oh, yeah.
But I was going to see Barbie, so forgive me.
Oh, yeah.
But great, by the way. Just saying. But no, David and I are recording a podcast for EQ Dance Company, and
Oh, brilliant!
Nice.
I'm assuming it's going to be about how we work creatively and shit. So that'd be fun. But I feel like I'm actually gonna actually get to know David a little bit better because I feel like it's very much been like D&D, Sanctuary. That's about it. Like I feel like I don't know the man behind the mask. So yeah. But yeah.
D&D,
So
Sanctuary,
that's
crying.
look forward to.
Yeah.
David and I working together on a podcast. That'd be fun.
Wow, that's going to be so interesting. I'm genuinely really interested to see how would people be able to listen to that once it's ready.
So this is actually going to be like a long time. So I started this podcast as a pilot back in the pandemic. It's called The Art of EQ, and it's focused on similarly to what I do with my dance company. It's more like artistic conversations, but wrapped around well-being and mental health. So it's really just encompassing everything I do into a podcast. Basically, that's all. And there seems to be a theme at the moment with other people who've been interested in joining what would be a season 2, if you will. And there's definitely a theme of neurodiversity coming up compared to previous people I've had on the podcast.
Okay.
So yeah, but I didn't continue with it because it was right about the time like my laptop blew up and fucking, so I didn't have mics and this. I had like setups and done, but it will be like available like So I use a thing. I think of course Amazon bought it, which is called Anchor. I don't know if it's. I need to go back in and see if my Anchor account exists still, but it was on. You could like take it to all platforms, like even Google Podcasts, Spotify, everything.
This is correct.
But
yeah.
since Amazon bought it, it might not be.
It's not Amazon actually. It's Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify bought it. Sorry.
And it's yeah. Do you know what? Funnily enough, I was genuinely looking into it today for the podcast that we're starting. So yes, it is still going.
You do research whilst I did uni nights. I love you.
I know, right? I actually, I know.
No, and I was like, I can't do it right now, and I need someone to do it for me. Dush. No,
I think as well, like I don't know if Anchor's been absorbed and become Spotify podcasts, or it's a branch of Spotify podcast now.
That's right.
Well, it's the purple, isn't it?
Spotify podcast is a new thing. It's quite a new thing. It's a similar thing to Anchor in a way, I think, but I've not really dived into it. But I'm just kind of focusing on getting things recorded first, and then so there's no timeline on it, but
cool. Good to know.
I'll put it out there once it's common out.
Cool.
So
Y'all will be informed.
Yeah,
And can I just tag on to that? I got a random surprise gift in the mail for Perplex Carl, and I was like, well, I know this is from one of you lot. And I got a microphone from Brenda for my birthday.
Yeah. Have you opened it yet?
Totally, it goes
okay.
purple. So I'm well looking forward to that.
Oh, I'm sure. I think it will. It should do.
Yeah.
Have you opened it up?
I have, I've peeked inside.
Oh,
You're
can we have a look?
Mr. B. Nash. Nash.
That's
I feel like
my name.
That could be a new nickname. Banash.
Banash, yeah.
So both of them.
It's really good.
Yeah, wow, proper actual.
Oh,
No, what am I?
professional.
It's very shotgun mic because it comes on
Oh, yeah.
stabilizer.
Yeah. Oh, on a stabilizer. Oh, wow.
Very cool.
And a tripod.
Oh, it's got a stand. That's actually pretty cool.
And
Okay,
you know what's
good.
really cool?
Yep, little pop.
Oh, it's got a pop filter built in. Wow. That's really cool. Nice.
So thank you so much.
That's all right.
I will give you a peek.
Saying Ackers.
I'll give
Ackers
you.
and Shaw. You're
Yeah.
slacking.
Fair enough. No, that's from me as well. I bought the pop guard.
Oh.
They added it in.
One that
Yeah.
came in the box.
Other things. I tell you what, I will give you a peek behind the curtain. Because we were having a chat about it, and
I don't want to confuse you. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I will just say then that There were a few.
It was
different
very
options.
expensive.
Yeah, there were a
Let's put it
few
that way.
options, and Ben said
Thousands of pounds.
Ben said to me, "This one could turn purple, so I'm going to get this one."
Yeah, pretty much.
Genuinely, that's what he said. Those
No,
are
but,
his
like-
words.
This is where
Yeah.
I know Ben knows me very well because I have Big Bertha,
Yes.
who
Exactly. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
who learned to me, and every time she turns on, she's purple.
There you go.
Like,
Yeah.
and then, you know,
You've got a podcast in
tell you
purple.
that it can go purple
Podcasting.
in the
back.
thing.
I hope it can go purple.
That would be funny, wouldn't it? It turns
Could
out.
you
Oh,
imagine
God.
if it didn't?
It only goes red or green or blue.
Oh, dear.
That would be annoying.
I'm really interested to hear the sound that comes out of it as well. Because, yeah, be
You hackers would be geeking out over the sound coming from it after you destroyed an entire episode of Lasers and Feelings.
oh, that does get us back on
Based on
track,
sound.
doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, I like the segue there, Kyle. And
No, let's divert back. That's too professional.
So, look, I mean, you've seen the sort of news thing already. We did a Lasers and Feelings episode, and I basically trashed it. So, what?
Roll apology video again.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, it comes back on. Anytime I talk about it, it just comes straight back on. Just imagine it in the background.
There was a whoopsie.
Yeah, that's literally what I put in the scroll, isn't it? There
I've just
was a
seen it.
whoopsie. So
Brilliant.
when we went to record, I did a quick audio check with everybody, and everybody sounded a little low, but that's not majorly a problem. You can kind of resolve that. So when we started to record, I thought things were okay, and then at the end, it turned out that any time that I was talking, and being the games master, that's a fair amount of time, everybody else was dipped to a point where you could hardly hear them. So we did.
You could only hear you and no one else.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I do have a couple of videos which we can have a look
And I
at.
thought I was the ego. Okay.
I didn't do it on purpose, all right? And
I didn't think. Oh, are you?
I have resolved it now, so it should never happen again. But it was very, very annoying. I did. I got Ben was very kind to put it through Adobe Podcast for me, which actually improved it. But the
Not enough.
problem is when everybody else is so low and you're so loud, everybody else is quiet. You have to keep trying to. Basically, I was peaking myself as much as I possibly could to try and bring everybody back in, and it was ruining the sound worse and worse. So you'll get to hear a bit later on one or two quick clips from it. Just probably the best bits, if I'm being honest with you, because there are some. Basically, it wasn't broadcastable at all. It was.
Wait a minute. That wasn't the one where I was wearing the wig and the hat, was it? No.
No, I don't think so. I feel like that was the one before.
Saved.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the wig and the hat was. Yeah, because we did a flashback. So this episode didn't have a flashback. So.
I remember.
Yes, but unfortunately, what this has basically meant is we've had to trash an episode, which is a real shame. But it allows us to do something a little bit different, which is to actually run through the episode. As I say, I've got a couple of clips that we can still use, and on top of that, I also have parts of the script from the episode, which I thought we could actually run through a few little bits. There's one in particular I'm really looking forward to. Just to sort of show some of the moments within the episode. Instead of, we do sort of have a quick run through of what happened in the episode as well, just so you can understand it. But yeah, that's basically what we've got. And hopefully, yeah, it'll be quite a fun and sort of interesting way.
Here's a question.
Go on.
What can people remember from it
Yeah, that's a really
when they first think of it?
yeah. No looking at
episode.
my 20.
No looking at the notes.
I can't speak because I know that I'm going to end up spoiling something else.
No, you're fine. You can.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Fair point.
Yeah. Let's just say I thought I was having deja vu at one point in a future episode. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's right.
You remember that? I was like,
We've done this. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I remember.
I think I remember. Didn't we all just like wait? See,
It
now
does get confusing.
I feel like I'm gonna get us into trouble. Did we all kind of went, fuck this, we're not playing along with you, and went off and did our own thing, basically?
Isn't that most of them?
No, because I normally am a team player with Rob because I feel sorry for him because he puts the effort in. So I normally just go along with it, especially when I know you and Josh are going to be involved. I mean, David's not too bad. David does get involved sometimes, but you two are the
It's
worst.
pretty bad. What are you on about?
You don't just go over here and I stay here. Whereas this episode,
I just
if
go
I
for one
remember
thing.
correctly, a part of me was like, I'm not really feeling this because I think it was mostly uni or whatever, or I was just having a bad day, like mental health day or something. So I was like, actually, I'm just going to have fun with this one, and I think I fucked about as well.
So, what was everybody else's excuse? That's what
We don't need an excuse.
I.
It's our characters. It's not us.
Fair enough. Well, should we do a little run through the episode then? And like I said, this. Go on. What were you going to say?
I do feel that you brought in a character that you thought would be the best character you've ever come up with.
Oh gosh, did I? I can't remember.
No, because I think you thought it was a really poignant character, and now it's wasted.
Oh, really?
The tea lady.
Oh yeah, yes, that's right. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we can get to it a bit more, but essentially, yeah, you're right. I thought maybe I could turn this into something fun. To be honest with you, the end was quite good. I felt it was a justified end, so I'm okay with how it ended. How it began, I'm not okay with. So maybe,
I can't remember how it ended, so it must have ended quite.
I think you'll like it.
Okay.
But all right, let's make a start. So there's a few bits to get through. Like I say, we've got videos, we've got scripts, we've got things like that. But it'd be nice to give you a sort of overlay of what actually happened in the episode. So, as per usual, we start in the Jolly Roger bar. And the first thing that happens is Erica actually appears. This is Eric's monkey. And a holographic version of Eric is sort of shone onto the table, saying that he can't be there, and that he's completing a report of some sort for his paper or something along those lines. This was basically because Josh couldn't be there for the episode, but we still wanted the monkey, so of course we brought Erica in anyway.
We prefer Erica.
We do.
What is the monkeys? We had a whole spiel, backstory, side hustle.
Yeah,
Love it.
so she had her own little adventure, and the adventure for her was that she ran off over to the bar area and started knocking over all the bottles. And this is the point where Gary enters, and he starts trying to catch the bottles. And I made him roll for it, and he managed to catch the first one. He didn't manage to catch the second or third one, so unfortunately by that time he was running around after a monkey, and this damn monkey was smashing loads of bottles all over the place. And then we get into the Ben situation.
Who?
You. Alright?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, not me.
Yeah, you. So
It was Julian.
Yeah, it was Julian. It wasn't you. Look, you are the same person. We both know this.
Yeah.
So you, of course, being Sir Julian, decides that he now owns the bar as of today. And
You know what? I can't remember. Did the episode before? Did we suggest something that we owned the bar?
Nope.
Oh,
Absolutely
So we
not.
just
This is
Carry out
brand
of
new.
nowhere.
You just
No.
basically out of nowhere, you said, "I own the bar now." And it was like, what? Like, no.
I
So-
remember this now because of Gary.
Yes.
Because Gary wasn't serving you drinks fast enough.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Yep.
So, obviously, me being me, I thought, well, let's turn this into a role. So I turned it into a role. David, being David, trying to cause a bit of chaos, decides to give advantage to Julian. And,
The
well,
one time they agree.
yeah, basically, it seems to go pretty well. In fact, I think I have a clip of this. So this will be your first chance to actually hear some of the audio, and you'll actually note some of the issues with it. So I'm actually going to try and play this video. So give me a moment, and I shall pop that on for you. I tell you what, make me a roll on how convincing they are. Lasers roll, please.
I will give him advantage because
Thank you for the advantage. Oh, laser feelings.
Can I just laser feelings? Oh dear, oh dear. It's written on a napkin, so it obviously isn't binding. But I just want to see how much Gary is likely to go, oh wow, okay, maybe he did buy the place, and that is exactly what he believes. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Manager Julian. Okay. You're the proprietor, right?
You're the manager. We pay you.
Gary is now the manager. He's like, whoa, I've got.
Wait.
Yeah, I got.
Manager before.
No, he was just a bartender. He's like, wow,
Manager.
wow, that.
You've
even I know this.
I can't believe it. I mean, I've worked hard. Worked so hard for so long serving people drinks, and you're making me manager. But what's the pay rise like? Is he?
Well, you'll stay on the same pay.
I see. Oh, it's more of a.
Good wage.
More responsibility, same wage.
I like it. Okay.
This is very realistic.
This sounds. Yeah. There you go. A realistic pay rise, as it were. But I tell you,
I forgot we went into a bit of social commentary there.
we did go into some social commentary, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
oh my goodness. I mean, obviously, I'm never going to let you own the bar unless you have a particularly good reason for it. And
He's got a good reason.
but I'm quite a fan of the fact that Gary believes that you own the bar. I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
So from that point, of course, Julian being Julian starts doling out jobs to everybody. And this includes, where are we? Eddie has now become the marketing manager for the bar. You're muted there, Carl, just so you know.
I mean that explicitly.
Yes.
That moment. Oh, this is like running a bar is literally what I used to do, basically.
Oh,
so.
yeah, too right. So yeah,
Well, if we had Shotgun Mike, you would all see the old bar that I used to work at. But
That is very
unfortunately, still waiting for it. So
it's fine. It's on its
Anyhow.
way.
Where's Eden as well?
Yeah.
This is the question.
well,
Deflect it.
according to Akers and Schwa, just because my sister happens to live on a road that has Eden in it,
Yeah.
it means that no, you fucked yourself over. You can't say that anymore.
Because you know where it is. It's good comedy, that. Before we carry on, there are two excellent comments. First of all, can we all wish Auntie Sue a happy birthday for tomorrow?
Happy birthday, Auntie
Happy
Sue.
birthday.
Wait. And
Hang on. Wait.
Very
Hey.
good. There we go.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, where's the soundboard?
Oh no.
Lemongrass horse, blah blah blah.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
just have the duck ready for any time, I swear. Oh no. Oh, he's found this.
Is that the first time you've used them, Kyle?
I've used Lemongrass Hole recently before because I've now moved on to my. I have a MacBook Pro, everyone. I finally have a MacBook.
Hey,
Show
It's
off.
good.
that's cool.
I haven't given her a name yet.
Ooh, names in the chat here.
Names in the chat.
Yeah.
Names in the chat. It's a MacBook Pro 2023 edition. You're welcome. But yeah, so I could never suss it out on my iPad because my screen was like half the size.
I think you should call it Mike.
Oh, I was going to suggest Mackenzie. Mackenzie.
Gosh,
Thanks.
I didn't realise we were. Oh no, I'm not going to say it. I'll get myself in trouble.
Whack. Oh god, just get that soundboard ready.
We're not. There we go. But anyways, I digress. You were saying.
Oh, sorry. There was also another
Okay,
comment
manager.
from Baker Mar saying, "I'm adjusting to seeing Kyle without the shard in the background for once," which
Or a street sign.
Or a street sign. Good point.
Yeah, God.
Right. Okay, sidebar on that comment. I shit you not, Lady Baker Maljoy. When I tell you, so it's a running, isn't like an insight. No, wait, okay. I'm just gonna go back to the start. So basically, my sponsor told me that, like, gave me the analogy, a metaphor of, like, think of like the Shard. When you're like up close to it, you just see it's a panel of like a pane of glass. But the further you like walk away from it, you see the bigger picture, and you see it's this big, amazing thing, the Shard. That's what recovery is like. Like when you first get into it, it's like you can't see what it will become. So then I was like, okay, well, I love that. So I'm now going to take a photo of the Shard every time I go past it. And I send it to my sponsor every single time I go past the Shard. Sometimes multiple times a day, depending on if I'm commuting past it for work. And then if I'm like how I normally walk with you, like on a Wednesday commuter stream, I'll normally take photos of it multiple times at different angles and then send them to. So he literally sees the Shard like 20 times a week.
Is your camera roll just full of Shard pictures now?
Yeah. And the best bit is I sent like 10 in the space of like half an hour one time, and he went, and then he like highlighted one. He was like, "You're getting really arty with these." I was like, "I'm not even trying. That's me just taking a photo of the Shard. Like, imagine if I actually tried." So, Lady Baker Maljoy, I'm gonna open my own Shard account on Instagram.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
And I wouldn't mind some dude on Instagram who like takes photos of architecture, has a really gorgeous photo of the Shard in the sky, like in the background. Just, chef's kiss. He liked my photo of the Shard. I was like, what?
Ooh.
There you go.
Like for some reason the Shard gets me likes. I phallic objects just seem to work. Sorry. Sell. As Eddie would say, as the marketing manager of the bar. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Fair point. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's your
That
next
was
job
good.
in lasers, isn't it? To get pictures of the bar. Start sending them out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
like
space iPhone.
post up shots of the food with like drinks in the background, and maybe outside next to a bush because that's where you want to eat food.
There you go.
Pubs are weird. I don't get
You've
it.
done this before, haven't
Yeah.
you?
I have done it before. I've literally done it before for
Yeah.
the pub I worked in.
I
in Kent.
remember. Yeah. God.
So,
You got that? Work.
so of course, with Eddie now being marketing manager, Julian decides that Virgil should become security. And if I'm being honest, Virgil is not all that interested. But this is about, I'd say we're about 15 minutes into the episode at this point. And I'm wondering whether I should be putting the hook in now or whether it should have already happened 10 minutes ago. But anyway, the next thing that happens.
10 minutes ago, when it like half an hour we were fucking about for.
Yeah, oh yeah, this carries
We
on for a
were
while.
putting the hook in.
Yeah.
You didn't need to.
Look instead.
Yeah. God.
The hook is marketing
Us
manager.
some freedom sometimes. Jesus. Sticking to rules. Follow the rules. Rules are fun. Rules are made to be broken, Rob.
You can't gamify market managing. You just can't do it.
You can. You definitely can.
We did. We literally did.
Yeah. Come on.
Roll,
And you can't.
Picture. Roll for post that gets lots of likes. Roll for customers coming in saying, we saw your post. What are you talking
But
about?
do you know the best thing?
Yeah.
He can't even disprove it
No, that's true. I can't disprove it.
because he doesn't have the clip ready.
No. I literally cannot show the
at
clip.
all because there's no sound.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, of course, next things that happens is Sir Julian...
Roll the sorry clip. Roll the sorry clip.
Get the apology back in. So Sir Julian decides that he's going to get his cat out. So you may well remember from the previous Laces and Feelings episode that
Sorry.
so he managed to capture a cat from the previous episode. And
As you do.
as you do. And I was interested to see...
Did you capture the pussy?
Yes, exactly. And I was interested to see what he was going to do with him. So first thing he did was he renamed the cat from Charlie to Gertrude.
Love that. Love that you went Gertrude as well. Like,
Which is strange.
Gertrude Bovington Smythe.
I was about to say, should I call my MacBook Gertrude? But then,
Oh, that's a good name.
no, you just ruined it by calling it Bobbing
okay.
Smythe. Like, how dare you?
Can I just ruin every name that's suggested then by just adding
Always.
Bobbington Smythe
I think
after?
so.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
David agrees. David is nodding for those who can't see.
So at this is the point where I realise, okay, we've been going for 15-20 minutes. Now's the time to get the hook in. So I talk about the fact that the bar is full of surfers. So it's just surfers. And
Going to the hook comes to
the
you.
hook comes in, and then what happens is it's immediately bat away because Virgil gets really annoyed and starts roundhouse kicking the surfers. So, thinking on my feet, I'm like, of course. And then we come out of your daydream,
It was I.
and
Well, with my feet.
what was that?
Into
Sorry?
surface faces. I was thinking with my feet
Yeah,
on them
yeah,
because they were currently on surface faces as I was roundhousing them.
yes. So, like I say, thinking on my feet, I'm like, oh, that's a daydream. But then I say, oh, we come out of the daydream, and Virgil's just sat there. And then, of course, you say, I immediately attack the surfers. Because, of course, you do.
Yes.
So basically, I've decided these two surfers are going to come over and start talking to them. Virgil starts throwing punches.
They're mistake.
Julian
On
doesn't.
brand, though. On brand.
Oh,
on
yeah,
brand for
on
that.
I'm not against it, but of course Julian can't be left out, so he immediately starts throwing punches as well. So
Of course.
they are attacking these surfers, but are
Can
unfortunate.
I just point something out?
Yes.
I'm just noticing a lot of teamwork here between Julian and Virgil.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen
That's
often.
noticing it.
I don't remember I don't remember this that much.
I mean,
This is like when it's what was it like the Twilight Zone? It's like one of those episodes, and that's why it went completely to kaput. Like the world was not ready for it, so it was like, no, we're fucking up the sound.
you're probably right. there, to be
Julian
honest.
and Virgil united.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, it's not right.
Yeah,
we
have-
needed.
No, I think there's been moments, not all the time, but they're increasing in frequency in terms of like-mindedness in a way. Not quite I don't quite understand what it is just yet. What the thing that's really. I think it's
chaos.
for we hate each other, but we also equally hate similar things.
Yeah.
So I think we're united in our hate.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely right. Yeah.
I think that must be
It
it. I
sounds
don't know.
like-
And it's like we have some things in common. Ugh.
You two sound like terrorists.
Mm,
We are in our own way.
mm.
Yeah,
Very
Like,
true. We're
if
horrible
anyone
people.
else is having fun and you're not included, you hate them.
I'm just traumatized.
So, of course.
So I act out my feelings in a probably very unhealthy way.
Do you know what? That makes sense.
It's just the Virgil accent coming straight in there, and Virgil's here. It's not even David, it's Virgil right now. Love it. Love that. Love
David's
that.
not here anymore.
I watched The Shining, by the way.
Oh, did you? Oh, brilliant.
Ah.
I haven't seen it yet still, so no spoilers.
It's Virgil.
I was genuinely saying to Bennett, we're going to have to find a way to like put Kyle's face on Jack Nicholson's like body for that
That'll be so
particular
good.
moment. Just have here's Kyle. Like,
Yeah.
Carl. Yeah. There's got to be a way.
Hey, can we just do this?
Yeah, just.
Just
So-
list it on Mind Player.
So, Eddie, of course, not wanting to feel left out, decides to join in with the beating up of the surfers, which is all good. And David literally says, not in character, just to me, so I'm aware of it. He says, "Rob, I will literally kill these surfers somehow."
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I think
No,
everyone's
no,
having a bad mental
no,
health
I
day.
think that, like character-wise, actually, I think this is the kind of individual that Virgil just really, actually, you know what?
Hmm.
You know what? I definitely think the chaos of the group has added that.
Yes, definitely.
Because I don't think he was fully there, but he got tipped over the edge from the adventures that have happened.
Mhm.
It's like, you know.
Hold on,
you know what
hold on a
makes me-
second.
What?
Are you blaming Julian?
No, I'm blaming everybody.
Oh, okay. Well, that was close.
I feel like Julian's included, but it's like
Oh, I get that. Yeah, shared responsibility there.
No, everybody. But the thing is, I feel like Virgil's gone through a thing that happened with Morty as to Rick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gone through this thing of like, oh, I'm just normal Morty, and then it's like, you know, then he's like, oh fuck it, I'll kill these guys. You know, it's like very kind of this transformation that Morty goes through. I feel Virgil's gone through something similar. He's just like, oh man, I hate these guys. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna kill these guys now. It's like one of those things of really, I think the group has warped him.
Definitely.
I think we're all warped.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd agree with that.
Because he comes from a place of order,
Hmm.
but now he's gone to more chaos
It's
route.
gone. Yeah.
Marcus,
Yeah.
what number are we on?
Just about to start number 5.
Right.
So this is where the moment where Gary comes back with the drinks. So he's been running around dealing with these surfers. He's had to deal with the damn monkey Erica, and now he's trying to serve you guys. He tries.
You guys.
I did say serve, but I prefer surf.
Such a good pun of the week.
It was.
Before we carry on, how important are the surfers to the plot at this point?
At this point.
I mean, they're the ones that are being affected. That was the main thing. The main reason they were there was to be affected and just to, you know, they were just there for a bit of fun, you know. So,
They weren't trying to push the story forwards. That's
I mean,
what I'm trying to get at.
they were the ones that were going to tell you what was happening, and you kept pushing
good.
back at this.
Yes,
Trying
yes,
to
yes.
Not. In fact, I think there is a point where, yes, actually, yeah. In a moment, we're going to have a look at a scripted moment and run through that. And in particular, you, Ben, have a very funny moment there. So Gary comes over and he tries to explain why the surfers are there. But unfortunately, the gang just will not listen. And now I'm going to bring up the script. And if you like, we will have a quick read through.
Love it.
I hope I can read this up. Here we go.
We're making a film.
Yeah, I know, right? Basically, that is what I've had to do, is make mini scripts for a few different things. So you might have to make that bigger on your screen there, but hopefully you can see that at home. I probably won't enlarge it just so you can still see us as well. But we'll read through it. So I'll tell you what I'll do is, obviously you can all play.
What you write in interior fully? You're meant to just do INT in capital letters, babes.
Oh,
come on
sorry. Now. Oh, I mean, you know me. I love to write scripts all the time. I'm, in the film industry.
Why do you not have final draft as well? Why are you doing this on Word? What are you, basic?
This isn't even Word.
This is worse.
Oh my god, it's just fucking Google Docs.
No,
Stop it.
it's not
It's
even
not even
that.
Google Docs.
It's not even that. Anyway,
What the fuck is this? Hackers? What is this budget?
look, yes, budget is definitely the word here. Look.
Ugh.
Things are expensive, and this is free. So there you go. Anyway,
You could have sent it to me. I could have put it in final draft at least.
oh my god, does it matter? Anywho,
I'm gonna cancel.
we're going to run through this script as ourselves, or as our characters. If you like, I will read the notes and of course, my parts as well. So we start interior. Interior, Kyle. The Jolly Roger bar. Gary comes up to the gang with drinks. He's sweating due to there being so many people to serve.
And also, isn't it? What did we not tell him he needed to be faster, or is that coming up? Right. Anyways, Eddie said, "Gary, you're perspiring. You need to change your uniform. Nobody wants a sweaty bartender."
I've only been given one uniform.
Come on, Gary, you're the manager. You should have more ready.
Fine, I'll sort that out in a minute.
No, now, and it'll come out of your pay.
I mean, chill out for a moment, peeps. Look, these surfers, they've had a really bad day.
Gary feels dejected for a moment, then realizes the gang have been harassing the surfers.
Well said. Yes, exactly.
Why is there no security in here? It's very busy.
Guys, look, these surfers have been...
Oh, don't tell us to chill out, Gary. It won't go well for you.
Yeah, fuck you, Gary.
They've been having a really bad day, so just...
Whoa! What are you doing? What's this? What's going on here?
What is this character fuckery? Characters changing names?
What's Ben doing here?
Oh yeah, because it's you, it's not the character. They've been
Who's
having
Ben?
a really bad day, so
Whoa.
just leave them be.
So this is Julian, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me the story, and I don't like it. Just go back to the bar.
Gang erupt in laughter.
Okay.
Gary runs back to the bar.
Virgil.
Oh, sorry. Don't. Sorry, I've been drinking. Don't get out of breath.
You're sweating too much. Gary hyperventilates.
In fact, so much so that Gary actually goes unconscious for a few minutes after this because he's been running around so much and the guys have been pushing him so hard that he really struggles. I enjoyed that. It was fun. There are a couple more of those a bit later on.
Good episode. I'm remembering it now, and I'm very, very. Roll the sorry clip again.
I am sorry, all right? I am.
Whoopsie.
So after this, of course, Gary's gone unconscious for a moment from running around so much. So Julian decides they might have to fire Gary, and Eddie, funnily enough, doesn't agree with that. Instead, they decide to change him into an intern at the bar. Just reminding
An intern at a bar?
Yeah, just reminding you, they don't own the bar. This is all just like they're just saying it. Anyway, they offer the manager job to the surfers because they're there, I suppose.
I remember this. Now this is good. This is fun.
But they aren't actually interested. Virgil then decides he's had enough of the complete nonsense and decides to retreat to the ship and relax. Julian then decides that Gertrude is now the manager. This is the cat. And will be paid in catnip.
I forgot.
Of course. Julian's a really good owner, isn't he?
Oh,
God, he's really good at
fantastic.
delegating.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, God. And Eddie makes a suggestion for Gertrude that he may well need a full body hairnet if he's going to be serving drinks.
What?
Oh God! So Julian and Eddie then decide to start walking off, and the surfers follow them. They suggest, this is Julian and Eddie that suggest talking to Virgil and to make sure that they call him Vernon to his face. And hopefully he will be able to help them with their problem. We then cut to Virgil, who is in the ship. He's taking deep breaths. He's chilling. He's just listening to cool music, and then all of a sudden, there is a commotion. As I've written here, the chumps board the ship, and the surfers ask Virgil for help. He is not happy. They start telling him the story, but Virgil is so unhappy that he starts scanning for planet-killing weapons to destroy their planet of Greenberryburg.
Brilliant.
Which was a very funny moment. I think, David, at this point you just lost all patience, haven't you?
Oh, because I was like, it was like an escalation almost. So Virgil escalated with it.
Yeah. And
I was just like, what would Virgil do? You fucking right. You want to escalate? Oh, fucking escalate. You know, I was like,
Did they call him Vernon as well?
yes, they did actually. Yes, that's right. I think that's
Yes.
part of the reason why he was annoyed. But of course, to mirror the advantage that Julian was given earlier, Julian actually gives Virgil advantage to find the planet-killing weapon. So unfortunately,
Brilliant. Teamwork.
now it did actually work, but unfortunately, the only one that's available is on Zargon the Conqueror's ship, and from this moment, I have to essentially. So what happens is Virgil decides he wants to go and find some way of destroying a planet. And
Yes.
I did make you roll for it, and you didn't. Sorry, Kyle, what was that?
Don't you hijack this and
Yeah, basically,
ruin
because
the fun that we were having?
so David was quite angry. Sorry, Virgil was quite angry, and what I decided to do was make him roll to see if he could find anything. And he rolled badly. So I did somewhat hijack them, which is essentially, I said, right, you're not going to be able to find any weapon, but if you go down to Greenberryburg, then maybe you can just start destroying stuff.
Kill it with my own hands.
Yes, basically. Start attacking the place with your bare hands. Which isn't a bad
Well,
goal.
there's a point that comes up actually where I do actually attack part of geography.
Hell yes, that's right.
Yes.
At that point, I say, you start sort of descending to Greenberryburg, and of course Virgil says that he's arming the weapons, which is a great moment. So, you actually head to a beach area that you've been, well, not these particular characters, but you have been to before, as it's where Virgil dropped off Nan and Barry when they had their surfing / grilling escapade, as it were, if you remember that back in season 1. But instead of it being full of surface, it's actually empty. And there's an obvious structure out to sea that is stopping a lot of the waves. So you land at the beachfront, and Virgil sees a beach bar. Somebody says, "Oh, hello, how's everybody doing?" But you, of course, immediately ignore the NPC.
Of course.
The-
Too much like plot.
yeah, exactly. And decide looking for some good bars. So I actually came up with a load of different names for bars and different shops and things like that. So the first bar, it's a nightclub that you came across, was called High Tides, Good Vibes.
I remember eye rolling at that so hard.
You did. It was an audible eye roll. I'm pretty sure I managed to catch it on the on the sound. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Then, of course, there was the Stay Wild Ocean Child Bar. Not interested. Not interested.
I know.
So you decide to talk to the man who was saying,
If you put half as much effort in to learning how to control sound that you do with the bullshit puns that you come up with for these fucking games, we would have an episode to be watching right now and not talking about it.
yeah, you're right. You're
There
absolutely
is
Let me just make
Have
that
it-
one.
Can I just point something out? Have you checked the audio levels of the live stream?
I have actually checked.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't want to have to do another. You have to do another apology video.
Funnily enough,
We don't-
you have just
An
made me
apology
double
video.
check it.
Oh my god, apology video of
Of
the apology video.
Oh my god. I apologise for apologising. Oh my,
Oh my god. Wait, sorryception.
oh my god, that does feel like a film now.
Sorryception.
So, you go up to this shop owner and find out his name is Slater, and he's surprised that you're there. Julian, being Julian.
Yeah.
Slater, yeah. So,
Later.
Annabelle. Jesus.
So Julian, being Julian, decides that he's a bar inspector and he's looking for a particular bar. Slater says, "Oh, actually, there's a good bar nearby," and takes you to the bar called See You Later. But of course, C is spelled S-E-A.
Oh my god.
Virgil's had enough of the puns and storms off. And Eddie decides to start looking around the shop that Slater owns. Virgil
Oh my
decides...
god, did I buy merch?
Sorry?
Did I buy merch?
That's
I bought
correct.
merch.
You did. We come into that,
Oh
don't
my
worry.
god.
So
Is that in? Is it?
It's in there.
Is this in
It's
here?
point 13. So we're on point 12.
It's important.
So Virgil decides that he wants to destroy power to the entire beachfront.
I
So-
remember that.
Yeah.
As you do.
And of
Well-
course, I ask him to. Yeah, as you do. For some reason, you hate surfers, and I still haven't quite worked out why. So I asked him.
I don't think Virgil, sure.
He doesn't like other people being happy. That's what it is.
Wait, David, did you say you're not sure on the seashore? See how easy that is, Akers? See if you applied that.
See,
Good sound.
Eddie, you're next.
Excellent. So,
See, now I've got Eddie going. Oh. Stop it! Wait, no. Mm-mm.
oh, that's great.
Okay, I'm just gonna write something down here. Remind me about it later if I don't.
Okie dokie.
No.
Well, Virgil, of course, is asked to roll make a roll to see if he can find
WP
anything.
Virgil.
Yeah, sorry, Virgil is asked to
Vernon.
is asked to make a roll to see if they know anything about the power of this place, and of course rolls are laser feelings, which is massively annoying.
Yes.
So asking about the energy source of this place, and of course asked the question, which is brilliant, which is where is Zargon's planetary killing weapon? So of course, not being able to give him that information, I think I just went, it's on his ship, and was like, that's it, you're not having another question.
So wait, did you? So wait, let me rewind this little section. So you're telling me that you, Mr. Rule Follower, wanting us to follow the rules, break the rules for the players?
Ooh.
How's that breaking the rules? That's
He asked a question and you refused to allow him any more
Well,
questions.
technically, he did answer
He did
it.
answer
but
it,
I
yeah.
should ask- you know how you ask the genie for eternal life? It's like, but how eternal? Like, you know, it's like the like having like.
I'm not going to give you the location of Zargon's ship because that'll ruin the rest of the season. So I can't really do that. The whole point is he's meant to be hiding away and popping out.
Spoiler alert! Aka's just ruined it. Spoilers,
No, but
everyone.
you know
Spoilers
that
for the
from
rest of the season.
you know that from the start of the season.
I wasn't at the start of the season.
Oh.
Yeah, episode 1. When you're not in season 2, episode 1. I'm sure you were.
I was in a flashback episode.
Oh, that's
That was
true.
the
So that was
first one
episode 2. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But anyway, no, in fact, you were. Yeah. No, that you were in that second episode is when we start talking about Zargon, because the first episode we were just mucking around. We were getting back into it. Second episode is where you crash into Zargon's ship. The whole point is that you're having trouble finding him, and all of a sudden he appears, and you're going to try and confront him, and it doesn't go very well. So you know. Anyway. Anywho,
We don't need to find him anyway. Someone will show us, or he'll find us.
exactly.
Or we'll get a laser feelings and just ask the question, where is Zargon?
There you go.
No, we should just avoid him at all costs.
Yeah. Amazing. So
For a whole season.
Virgil finds out that this place actually has a renewable source, and it's the waves themselves. But of course, everything's very calm at the moment because of this structure out to sea, which seems to be stopping a lot of the waves. So Virgil, being angry, decides to start punching the sea because for some reason the sea deserves to get punched. May I just ask the logic behind this?
Disassociated with surfers. What do you want from me?
I fucking live for that decision.
That's
I mean,
no
I'm
surfers.
I see it as a
Instead.
personal attack. That's a personal attack against water signs. However, that's a genius move.
That was very funny.
Love it.
So, going back over to Eddie for a moment. Sorry, is it she or a they? Sorry, just to confirm.
Eddie's a she.
She. So she starts.
Wow.
I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. So I do have it written down on a sheet. But I
Or
don't have a sheet.
technically, Eddie's an alien.
Okay.
An alien.
Anyway,
Like alien.
in that case, I shall just use the name. So Eddie looks around the surf shop.
Your fucking pronouns are, but you keep getting that wrong, gents. How
Yeah.
dare you? Anyway, moving on.
Oh, there's a great
Right,
bit
gents.
in the next Laser Felix episode that's got that in there. I was wondering whether I should take it out, and it just made me laugh so much that I left it in. Anyway, we're not
love
there yet. So Eddie,
You'll learn. Joel, we can do. Joel, you can do that as like, you can do that as a few shorts, like Aka's journey to non-binary acceptance. So that's what it should be. That can be a season of shorts in and of itself.
Oh my God, that makes
Every
me so
time you
bad.
refer to us as gents, and I call you out on it, or someone calls you out on it.
Oh my
Accept-
god.
I think that should be a season, the season of non-binary acceptance.
Oh my God, that does make me sound bad, but then again, if it can be a
It's
short,
funny though, and hey, it's coming from the non-binary person.
That's true.
So if
A
I'm
non-binary
saying it,
pals.
I will back you up. I'll do the apology video next to you. I influence.
You'll get cancelled.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You'll take it. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. So Eddie's looking around the surf shop. So this is Slater's shop, and sees a photo of an old woman serving tea. Now, Slater had actually previously mentioned that the shop actually used to belong to an old woman who used to use it as a tea shop. And it's unfortunately she wasn't able to make very much money and had to sell it. So Eddie then notices a t-shirt being sold and many other things as well, but this particular t-shirt has a slogan on it which Eddie particularly likes, which is "When in doubt, surf it out." And Eddie being Eddie decides they're going to rob it, and they do.
Can I just point out, I'm reading the thesis as we go, and I quote, "He robs it."
Oh, yeah. I was writing this.
Oh.
Now,
and this is recently. He only posted this yesterday, or even maybe today. So this is like this. This is ever since he got educated. Just saying.
Look,
This
now.
is wow.
Also remember.
Apology video.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Let's just start it again.
Now. Ready?
Just-
And go.
Press conference. Come on, let's start the press conference.
So, I will say you have to remember that I was listening to all of this with really poor quality audio, trying to put.
All I'm hearing.
So you
I'm
couldn't
just hearing
hear
excuses
Eddie
here.
as the she, first of all, and that I'm a non-binary person. You couldn't hear that.
Couldn't hear it. No.
Right. Okay. That track.
That track. That's also. There you go. I'm in the clear. So you've stolen this T-shirt. I don't think I actually mentioned it, but we decided it was a cashmere T-shirt, which is.
Yep.
And I think it's because you asked me what's it made out of, and the first thing that came to mind was cashmere. So.
I think I cussed you out for it being cashmere
You
as
may
well.
have done so. Yeah.
I was like, cashmere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit weird. I know.
I mean, cashmere is soft though.
So we then pop over to Julian, who has entered this bar that Slater's taken to. Finds out that it's a little bit ramshackle, and Julian asks who it belongs to, and has a chat with the owner, Brody.
Question: what's ramshackle mean in this context?
Just not very well taken care of recently.
Okay.
So Julian, being Julian, decides that he wants to own another bar and starts throwing lowball offers to buy the bar towards Brody. Who
I forgot about
isn't
this.
having it.
Guys.
This happens for the rest of the episode, by the way. We aren't even halfway through the episode, and this happens for the rest of the episode. And then,
Spoiler.
as we come into the end of the first half, there's a rumble, and the tide begins to pull away from the beach. Virgil, still trying to beat up the water, starts sprinting after it and yelling at it and trying to beat it up as much as possible. And
Where the fuck are you going?
and I do actually have a script for the next moment.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Ooh.
I'm going to bring that up now.
I was in my Virgil prime that day, I must say.
Yeah, you were a bit.
That was I'm like, I don't remember any of this, but that sounds fucking so good.
Carl, as you were so good, do you want to do the directions?
Yes. Exterior. 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 Beachfront of Greenberryburg. The tide is all the way out to sea.
So we go to Virgil, who is literally pounding sand.
No, I won! I'm walking back to the beach, and like,
No soft hands.
I feel better now. Alright. Yes.
Please tell me the water comes back. All laughing.
Down him.
Nope, I won.
Walking motion. All laughing. Just tell me a tidal wave appeared.
Oh, that is tempting. All of a sudden,
Okay.
a huge tidal wave appears and hits you.
Kyle reenacts Virgil being hit by a wave.
It was literally, yeah. You basically just did it. It was you go "Whoa," like all over. It was really funny. Unfortunately, annoyingly, I don't have the clip, but very funny. So yes, of course, he's reenacting the moment that Virgil believes he's beaten nature.
Yes.
And I truly believe that he believes that. I can't wait to get to the next script moment because it's my favourite thing that happened in the episode. And
Do you know what I can't wait for?
Go on.
You to get final draft and start writing scripts properly.
Yeah, because
I don't. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to rise to the bait. I'm just gonna continue on, doing my best to salvage the situation.
Like you salvaged this episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Did you see that homophobia? Did you see it? Did you see that non-binophobia? Did you see it?
Right.
Because I have hardcore evidence written right here of non-binophobia.
Look at how long that is. Oh my god. Right. So,
everyone in the audience.
Yeah.
This is what we get sent on a weekly basis from Roberta. So this is
it's a lot.
It is. Look, this was a particularly difficult one to write out. So,
there we go.
Yeah.
And I think where are we? Yeah, we're currently halfway through.
We're on. We're actually on number 16, surprisingly. But this was actually the end of the first part. Now, second part I've actually condensed down because there was a lot of there was a bit of a battle going on. But to be honest with you, there wasn't a huge amount that happened within that battle because there were so many misses that I've actually condensed that down into just saying like we missed quite a lot. Anyway, so the second part of the episode starts with everybody going out to see what the rumble is, and Virgil basically heading back after believing he's destroyed the sea. At which point, Virgil gets grabbed by somebody and actually dragged along the seabed by somebody on a skidoo who's wearing like a ski, wearing a
Wait a
helmet.
minute.
Yes.
You said skadoo. Did I say skadoosh in this episode?
You may have said skadoosh, actually. Do you know what?
Because I'm like, trying to steal from Kung Fu Panda and make it your own skadoo.
Skadoosh. Yeah, you may have said that, yeah.
Skadoosh.
So this person on this skidoo appears in front of you all.
I remember this now.
Yes. And actually throws Virgil at all of you. Yeah, and you all hit the floor. So off steps this person, and you realise that it's actually the woman who owned the tea shop. And she is wearing an exoskeleton and is able to move quicker than expected. And here comes my favourite scripted moment. So I will bring it up now. I swear to God, when I wrote this, I laughed so hard that I had, genuinely, I had to switch off the computer for a while and just go and do something else because I was laughing so much at it. It was really funny.
Nice.
So, here we go. Kyle.
Love beating up old people. It doesn't come naturally to me, the whole word. The exterior. Beachfront of Berryberg. The tide is all the way out to sea.
To Eddie. From the picture you saw earlier, you really believe this to be the old woman who owned the tea shop.
She's an old woman and she's a business owner.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of her.
Laughs erupt.
I've done it before. I'll kick the shit out of her. I dropped kick once.
I killed an old man.
Once.
Not that long ago.
We're very good with old people.
We love killing old people.
That's so fucked up.
God. Wow.
This is a real thing that happened in a real episode.
Wow.
I got real intense real quick.
God. Wow.
Oh, God. So,
God.
we hit this moment where Julian and Virgil are bragging about how they really enjoy killing old people, which is wonderful.
There's a lot of bonding going on
There
here.
is
I'm a bit
a
worried.
huge amount of bonding.
Can I just wait, leave the screen up.
It's a little fun.
can we please just refer to the font that is chosen? Liberation Serif.
I think it's just the standard like
That's
default
fine.
font. Yeah.
No, you
Right.
picked this on purpose.
Times New Roman.
Let's read into
Times
this.
New Roman of whatever.
I also
Oh,
put
God.
it at 12. The size at 12. What does that mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah,
And default paragraph style. Wow.
Oh god. But yes.
Mate, you look. I'm partial to Tahoma. It's the font I'm using for all my university
It's
work
actually
this
quite
time.
good
God knows why.
Let's spend some time talking about fonts. So
Wait, the sound might go out, and then
Oh,
another
yeah.
apology video.
fair point. Fair point. I will say this is my favourite moment of the episode. Is the two of you talking about how you've killed old people. It genuinely was so funny, and I'm really annoyed the sound wasn't working on it. But when I heard it, I was just like, I've got to script that. I've got to find a way to
The
write
thing is, though, you're not talking, so it might be all right.
that. No, it was still very
No.
low. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what it was? It's because I was laughing so much during it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it was
Yeah.
touching.
See, can I just refer to the professionalism yet again of our game master, laughing at old people dying? Wow.
It was
How
really
rude.
funny. It's the fact that
Wow.
you like. There's no care to
Wow.
like the old people. It's just like no, that's it. They're done. Like
Wow.
They deserved it.
Observation.
it was very funny. Oh dear.
I think. Oh, we're really good at killing old people. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, like that's a brag. Yeah.
Yes.
So the old woman says that she's had enough of surfers, and then she points at Virgil.
I nearly switched sides then.
But here's the thing: is she points at Virgil, calling you a surfer, and Virgil then becomes enraged
I switched back.
at being called a surfer and decides he's going to drop kick the old woman. And at this point, Julian being Julian, which I believe I've said for the 5th time in this episode, in this chat,
Yeah.
decides he doesn't want to just fight against this old woman by himself, despite the fact he loves killing old people. We heard it for ourselves. He decides.
It's written down now.
Yeah. You literally asked me. I don't know if you remember.
I tell you
this.
what.
Yeah.
I tell you what we could do.
Yeah.
We could get a screenshot of that and print it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
But so
Put it up.
this is where you say to me, I don't want to just be beating up this old woman. Can I call in some help, some support? So I was like, well, who?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
And you
this.
decided you wanted to call
Oh.
in Rosie of Rosie and Jim, who were, of course, the ones who you keep having picnics with throughout this season.
And they happen to be near as well.
Well, let's put it. I'll be honest.
Funny that.
David came up with the concept of her being under drop pod, and that she could just appear, and I just went with it. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, so I did make you roll for it, and you failed the roll. So I decided that she wouldn't appear straight away. It would take a turn
So
for her to.
if I'd have got laser feelings, she would have turned
She
up
would
right then
yeah,
and there.
She would have
Wow.
probably landed on top of this old woman. And
Brilliant.
and started
I
beating
think
her up.
me says unsubscribe.
I
Fair
don't blame you,
enough,
Beckamy.
Fair enough. Understood. So yes, Rosie is in the drop pod and ready to come into battle any moment now.
Where's Jim?
You didn't want Jim for some reason.
Oh, I only wanted Rosie. Right, okay.
Yeah.
So
You
I
need to keep your eye on the
remember
right?
Julian saying, "No, not Jim, just."
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, okay.
So,
Ooh.
as I said, this is where the battle happens, and unfortunately, there's just a lot of misses and things that don't quite go right, which is a bit of a shame. But so I have kind of glossed over those and got to the point where Rosie arrives from the dropship, and of course she's brought finger sandwiches for everybody, so everybody is all of a sudden very happy. It's very stupid.
Hey, we don't hate all old people.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it turns out that they're all struggling to deal with this one old woman. Although I will say she is wearing an exoskeleton.
That helps.
But Rosie decides to do a flying kick and manages to knock her out immediately.
With the finger sandwiches.
No, that comes into play later.
Yeah.
She put-
That's like fucking people on exoskeletons.
So,
Rosie bitches, bruh. Rosie swole, bruh.
so, Julian, of course, seeing that the battle has ended, decides he's going to continue trying to lowball the bar owners, and him and Eddie decide they're going to start spreading bad PR about the owners, which is where actually the name of this episode comes from. We did call it Bad PR because we, for some reason, just started talking about PR for ages. And then Virgil finds this device that the old woman had that she was using to help control the waves. And he decides he's going to break it. But she says there's actually a failsafe on the structure itself. So Virgil heads out towards the structure and the old lady goes to get back on the skidoo to follow.
Oh.
At which point, this is where the finger sandwiches come back in. Julian decides to attack this old woman who has just got onto her skidoo with finger sandwiches. And I think he rolled a laser feelings. So,
Of course. It was with finger sandwiches.
with finger sandwiches, yeah. So I decided that the finger sandwiches would clog up the skidoo. And that it would flip.
How big are these finger sandwiches?
The size of a
How
finger!
big are Rosie's fingers?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So
Oh,
they clog
wow.
up the machine.
Sound fingers.
Generous.
Are they different sizes?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
Roll different sizes.
Yeah, roll for size, yeah. Anyway, so these killer finger sandwiches get clogged up in the machinery, flip the skidoo, and unfortunately this old woman dies. And the famous words of the death certificate says "death by finger sandwich" on it were uttered.
Hold on, so you're telling me she died from finger sandwiches, not us?
That's
Yes.
like the name of a band, my finger sandwich.
Death by finger sandwich, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Wow, that sounds...
Get the band names
Yeah.
back up. So Virgil gets to the structure and he has a choice here. Does he bring waves back to Greenberryburg? No, he does not. Instead, he decides to completely break the controller unit, meaning that there is no chance of water returning to Greenberryburg anytime soon.
Julian agrees.
Realising that the bar that they own, that Brody owns, will no longer have any clientele as there's no waves, he agrees to sell Julian the bar, of course.
Wait for Julian to come
I
because he
will,
needs to hit it.
absolutely, yeah. It's a really funny the fact that it's been going on for an hour.
The entire
The entire episode. Yeah, it's
buzz. Yeah.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Mm.
But oh man, it's so funny. And of course, you continuing to talk about how you're going to sort out PR issues and things like that was very amusing. But actually, do I have an end to the episode? Yeah, I do actually. Yes, I do have another video in a moment which I'll show as well.
Ooh.
I'll tell you. He's back. Hey.
Okay, you're back.
He returneth. I was about to say
Back.
a very important moment for Julian there.
All right.
So Julian has been trying to Julian's been trying to lowball these bar owners for a long time, right?
I remember that.
They've just realised that with no waves returning to Greenberryburg, they're basically out of clientele, and they agree to your lowball offer. But this is Julian we're talking about, so of course he immediately says he doesn't want it anymore. So after genuinely an hour's worth of lowballing.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't
Exactly.
it?
And
God.
then I have one more video to show you, which is at the very end of the episode. It's very quick. It's only about 10 seconds long. After a very crazy episode, Kyle just has something he wants to say to all of us.
I just want to ask my question now.
Yeah.
What was the point of this episode?
And There you go. What was the point of this episode?
Wow. Good point.
Very good point, Kyle.
Good point.
Very good point. Well done, mate. And that was where the episode ended.
Wow.
I had gall and gumption that day, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Because there was no point. It was utterly ridiculous, that episode. I mean, we've done some stupid episodes. But...
Was that potentially me actually being psychic?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rendered the
Maybe.
entire episode useless.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I love Baker Me has just put in the chat here. You guys won't know it, but I am playing some sort of jazz tracks in the background, and she said here, "Is that smooth jazz musical backing track for Death by Finger Sandwiches?" Which is yes, it absolutely is. That's you have smooth jazz when people die of finger sandwiches.
It's the Summer of Jazz Smooth album release.
Wait, should their first single be called Death by, and then Death, and then by Finger Sandwiches?
There you go. ... Yeah.
PR manager strikes again.
There we go. Let's start the band.
Yeah. There you go.
So when it was called Bad PR, I called it out at the end of the episode that this was pointless, and it was then rendered pointless.
Yeah.
Apart from we
That's
now
also another one of their songs. Just as pointless.
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I think you're right. Well,
can I just say? Can I also just say, this I believe actually is a record that we've actually gone through an entire thesis from start to finish.
Yes.
That's very true.
Yes.
And actually talked about it and not gone off the rails and not referred to your thesis.
Oh, we went off the rails, but we managed to come back again.
Pretty good, yeah.
Well, yeah, you wrote interior and exterior in a script format. Ugh.
You're not going to let that go, are you? Like,
No, I'm
No.
not. You know how many characters that adds to a script? Because you're going to keep it to a minimal. More white space.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Rules the script right in.
next time I muck up an episode, I'll sort out the script. All right.
2 right and all.
Well, I tell you what.
Skadoosh.
I tell you what. We do actually have a trailer for next week's proper episode of Lasers and Feelings, which will be coming out.
Is there good sound on that one?
There is actual proper sound on that one.
Oh, okay. Good.
All I'm going to say is this, though.
Yeah.
Watch out for some familiar themes. That's what I'm saying.
There are familiar things.
There is.
Right,
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pop the old trailer on now. Let's have a looky-loo. Episode, whatever this is, of Lasers and Feelings Season 2 is a go.
I'm going to cartwheel roller skate onto the raptor.
Virgil! Virgil!
I'm going to give him a light lasering.
You've seen a monkey.
Virgil, you wake up and you literally see 2 surfers wipe out.
Ah! Fuck you!
Can I magnifying glass a penis onto his cheek?
You're quite artistic, that.
Let's be honest, the most important part of this episode is not how you walk on the sand. I'll be honest.
I disagree.
Right, burn it down.
That sounds really cool.
Quick break for some sun lotion.
Not in a rush.
Oh man, that is a fun
That's
episode.
a good one.
Oh, guys, that is a really fun episode.
Oh, your bit is funny with the the cheek.
With the yes,
Yeah, that's
magnifying
good.
glass.
I like that.
And I magnifying glass a penis on the side of his cheek.
Now,
I love
Just
that.
say, like, the delay from there to just, like, it's me in sunglasses with a hat on looking so unbothered is just such a beautiful start to that trailer for me. I was loving it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why are we here?
I think it's
Some nice jazzy graphics as well.
Sound again.
Oh yeah, proper sound. It's actually you can hear stuff. I will say it's nice because it's all of us again, which of course in the episode we were talking about, unfortunately we didn't have Josh with us. So in some ways, it's...
Josh did the right thing and avoided the fucking waste of time.
There you go. But also, he would be the one normally doing the recording. So, am I?
Yeah, but he would have buggered that up as well. I think
Fair enough.
it was meant to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, things happen for a reason, bitches.
Yeah. Very good.
Rob, like I said at the end of it, what was the point of this episode?
Yeah. Well,
Point.
my question has got to be: do we end on the apology, or do we just go to the end
Yes.
screen?
Of course you do.
We do.
Come on.
Okay.
I think we should put a twist on it here.
Okay.
Oh,
I think you should do it live.
a live apology.
Do you know what? I did actually write a script for it. No, I'm not going to do it.
Of course you did.
I genuinely...
Did you write interior bedroom?
No.
Right, the script.
Interior, my bedroom.
I just wrote INT.
Whoa, no, that's not allowed.
You did it in some dodgy software that
Comic Sans.
Liberation Serif, like, ugh. Like not even sans serif, serif.
Yeah. Look, all right.
Hey guys, look, you said it was Sarif, alright?
Yeah, I am Serif. I'm so Serif.
Oh, sorry.
Look.
See now, that's how you do a pun.
Yes.
That's how you do a pun.
There you go. Well, I think then, on that pun, we should probably end things.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Well, I've just whoa. How long have these been here?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
What is he talking about?
The shooters and sympathies, you.
How long have they been there? Have they been there for ages?
These, Rob.
Emojis, yeah.
Oh,
So you-
right.
you're
Oh,
one.
sorry.
Go on.
Yeah, no, they've I did those a few weeks ago. I just hadn't added them on, but yes, they are there now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're pretty good, aren't they? Yeah.
That's really cool.
So yeah, everybody's got a face
Oh,
now.
fantastic.
God. Wow.
Oh, wait. Right, Roberta. I've decided it's
Wow.
Right, so for the podcast,
Yes.
it's going to be called the Ruddy Hell Rating Scheme. There you go.
Excellent. Yes, I like
Ruddy
it.
Hell Rating of
I like that. That's a good
course.
idea.
Ruddy Hell Rating.
Well, yeah. In that case, I'm going to bring things to a close after finding out the excellent emotes in there.
We're still waiting for your live apology.
Yeah, live apology.
I tell you
Come on.
what.
We want an apology each as well because
Yeah, right.
Even-
Read it 3 times.
Yeah.
And for Josh as well.
One.
for showing up like fucking up his job,
Okay.
saying that you could have on and you
Yeah.
can fine.
Fair enough.
Yep.
David's had enough.
He has.
He's left.
He's done. He's not even going to get. He doesn't want that apology anymore. He's just given up. Well, I suppose it is apology time, and with that, I'm going to throw it across to the apology.
You're such a lazy.
Yes, I do have a statement. Dear Rolly Grail community, for more than 2 years I've been part of the Rolly Grail team, and during that time I have worked tirelessly to provide premium content on both YouTube and Twitch. However, on this day I stand in front of you as a man who has sinned. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2023, I and my fellow team members embarked on an adventure into the world of lasers and feelings. With Josh being unavailable for this whirlwind ride, it fell to me to become head of Technical Bastards for that day. Unfortunately, this proved to be too high of a burden, and I failed in my task to check the audio levels were to a satisfactory standard. Whilst there were attempts made to resolve the situation during editing, this did not prove to be a fruitful endeavour. Therefore, my heinous actions have rendered the episode unwatchable and unbroadcastable. I would have it known that my esteemed colleagues were in no way involved in my misconduct, and I wish to offer my most humble and sincere apologies for my actions. I will do everything in my power to see that this never happens again. Thank you. I shan't be taking any questions.